Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 15. As you can tell by looking at the screen around you, we are premiering an all-new layout for the episode. And there, you might also notice some small formatting changes with the episode moving forward. Just trying out something new. Think this looks a little bit cleaner than our first layout, but let us know what you think down below in the description. Not the description, the comments. The description is the thing I write.
Write the description.
But with that being said, make sure to let us know what you think by leaving a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow the podcast. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
And TikTok now.
Oh, that's right.
We're on TikTok?
We're on TikTok.
We just started a TikTok.
Yeah.
Coming up in the world.
We should be on all those social media platforms. We should be at Rollers Guild DND. So go ahead and give us a follow on those various platforms. We would greatly appreciate it to keep up to date with everything we're doing whenever new episodes go live, so on and so forth.
And to see all our cats?
I don't know why. Yeah, lots of cat pictures on our Instagram. So, I mean, really, you're missing out. But with all that being said, we will go ahead and jump into tonight's episode, which is bound to be a big one. Last time, after agreeing to work with Freedom to discover a possible conspiracy by the corporate elite to maintain their grip on the city of Waterdeep, the party began planning to break into Bloodkith Corporate offices to steal information about their illegal activities and attempt to discover who else might be involved in this possible conspiracy. After a great deal of planning, the party readied themselves to make their move on the 29th of Deepwinter. With the help from an ally on the inside, Artemis gets ready to sneak in invisibly and hide out until he can let the rest of the party in at night. So, Artemis, you're invisibly following behind Brian. He's dressed in a security uniform, and he, you follow him down a couple blocks to Bloodkith Corporate offices. It is, it's overcast today, snow drifting down from the sky as you make your way around the backside of the building, where where a group of grounds workers are sort of trying to shovel some snow out of the way of the loading dock area. So you quickly follow behind Brian in through the back door into the building and follow him around the back hallways on the first floor to the security office. The security office is a sort of a long, narrow room. It's kind of cramped, especially with so many officers gathering in there today. So you squeeze yourself in. Go ahead. First check of the game. I would like you to make me we will call this a stealth check with advantage because you're invisible. This is to make sure that you are not bumping into anybody as you get yourself into a corner of the room.
Easy. Also, avoiding all snow as much as possible. Wiping off my feet. Okay, we're gonna be good. At advantage?
Yep.
Oh, and that's a natural 20, 25.
Excellent. Very easily you get in there, like right before you enter, you quickly brush off your feet on the like corner of the building discreetly, so you're not tracking any snow in. And look at because you were entering at the same time as a few other security guards, any footprints you might have left behind are lost.
Good.
In the snow. By the way, I assume that you, Artemis, are wearing, even though you're invisible, I assume you're wearing the clothes that Janara provided for you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Great.
They're a little scratchier than I'm used to, but I'm handling it.
There you go. And then you follow Brian to the security office. Like I said, it's very crowded in here, but you manage to squeeze between several people. You like quickly duck under like a table in the room and come out the other side and back yourself into a corner of the room while all the security officers about to start are gathering up.
Great. Is this on the first floor next to the, or is that this isn't the chief's office?
No,
right?
this is the general security office, which is directly across from the chief's office. So it seems like there's a bunch of officers in here now. They all seem like they're just getting in. So they're like hanging up their winter coats on hooks inside the door and stuff and getting ready for their shift. And as they are getting ready for their shift, it's about middle of the afternoon right now, a few minutes before Brian's start time. Believe he said his start time was 3, if I'm remembering correctly. As everybody's just sort of getting settled in, making small talk with each other, that sort of thing, the door opens and in steps the security chief, Althea Cardonell. She is dressed in her robes, her Zentarum robes, with mostly black, but with some colored accents. She's got red hair, very tall, elven woman with like deep tan skin, and 2 different colored eyes, each of which is glowing slightly. So a glowing silver eye and a glowing golden eye. As she steps into the room, says, "All right, everyone. Thank you for being on time. I apologize for all the extra hours that you've been working recently. Hopefully this will not last much longer and you can all go back to your normally scheduled shifts. There is nothing extraordinary beyond what we have been doing the past 10 days. Continue your rounds in groups of 3 throughout the building. And if there is anything unusual, report it to me immediately. Once the building closes for the day, you know where you need to go to check which rooms are locked and make sure that all security measures are in place as usual." The code for the troll holding cell today is 293371. That is all.
Do I see that written down anywhere? Are people writing that down,
you
or is
see
it
a
all
few guards quickly writing it down on a scrap of paper?
Okay. Is there any?
But they're doing it kind of discreetly, like they don't want Althea to see that they're writing it down.
Yeah.
So it seems like they were told, "Don't write it down, just memorize it." But a few people aren't totally sure that they can.
If there's any near me, I want to try and crane my neck and see, just to confirm that they're writing down the same thing she's saying, and this isn't some
Make a perception check.
elaborate ruse. Let's keep rolling like this. That is 25.
Everybody that you can see that is writing it down is writing down the numbers that she said.
Good.
So
Awesome.
as far as you're aware right now, you're in the clear. Things are definitely heightened security. She does seem very serious, very tense, but nothing unusual right now.
Great.
Very well. If there are no questions or concerns to bring to me, begin your shifts as usual. Thank you. And she leaves the room.
How's our buddy Brian looking? Is he looking extra sweaty? Is he playing it off?
Brian he's still looking a little pale. And a couple of his coworkers said, hey, one of his coworkers comes up to him and is like, hey, Brian, you doing okay? It's like, yeah, just feeling a little under the weather. But it's fine. I'm good.
He adds a cough. Bless him.
All right, well, just don't get me sick, dude. I'll do my best.
6 feet.
And one last thing.
Yes.
Because I noticed her eyes are a little funky.
Mm-hmm.
Does her vision linger on me at any point?
I will have you make 2 checks for me. Check number 1, go ahead and make an insight check to see if you...
All right. Insight. 16.
16. Did not seem like her eyes lingered on you at all at any point. Check number 2 I want you to make is just an Arcana check.
Is that okay? Man, heavy dice today. Arcana 15.
15. It is rare, but sometimes when somebody has steeped themselves in learning the arcane arts for a really long time, the arcane arts can have a physical effect on that person. So you don't think the glowing eyes are her casting a spell. You just think that she has been using magic for so long that it has created a permanent glowing effect in her
Interesting.
eyes.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So, what is Artemis's plan for laying low until the party?
Let me consult the book. Okay. Got the code, so let me put a little check mark. Okay. I have to lay low until 7 p.m. So, I'd like to go to one. If Brian seems cool, I'm going to let him do his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to head towards the basement.
Okay.
And find one of those storerooms, closets that I presume we pointed out and decided as a group which one was probably going to be the best one. And I'm just going to put myself in there in a back corner.
Okay.
A large.
So we're going to go ahead then. We'll make a stealth check for this to see how well you hide yourself. Now, you're invisible at the beginning, but it's going to run out. Your invisibility is going to run out long before the time comes to let your friends in. So rather than rolling with advantage as you would as if you were invisible, we're gonna roll once, and this is how well you manage to hide yourself for the entire duration of time.
Incredible. I do have a backup plan.
Okay.
But yeah, let's.
Okay.
Great. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Excellent. Yeah. You go down into the basement, planning out your movements so that you're like following behind like a janitor when they go downstairs. And then
And I have Nyx's keys, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Nyx gave you the keys that she stole. So you use the keys to get into to get into, let's say, general storage, which is this large chamber in the basement. As you enter, you see it's loaded up with all sorts of boxes with all sorts of like miscellany in them. You find some like old, like out of use machines have been like shoved up against the wall. You find like a bunch of extra chairs and desks and tables just like pushed off to the side in storage down here. And you're very easily in the clutter of this room able to find a section to just sort of duck behind and hide and wait.
Excellent.
So
I want to do a test message to Janara because she said she would be close.
sure,
I am.
go for it.
So I'm going to send off a little... All right, this is RT to Janara. I am in a room. I have codes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So real quick, Janara, where in relation to the building were you planning on hanging out?
So my plan is to find a bench really close by.
Okay.
I've like disguised myself,
Uh-huh.
and I just have a book, and I'm just going to look like I'm like very comfortably reading my book.
Okay. Go ahead and make for me either a performance or deception check, whichever is better. You may choose. I would say so. On the one hand, disguise would give you advantage. On the other hand, the fact that the weather is kind of cold and snowy today, and you're just sitting on a bench reading, will give you disadvantage. So it balances out. So it's just gonna be a straight roll.
Great.
Do you have one of
I'm
those
bundled
really
up.
fluffy hoods
Yeah,
that just
Yeah.
obscures her face?
I got a nat 20.
great,
So I got 23.
great.
Flawless. This is
to
going
a
to go
great
perfectly.
start.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna jinx it.
very easily. You're sitting on a bench, like outside the front of the building. You know, this is in the Castle Ward, which is a very nice part of town. It's where a lot of corporate offices are, where a lot of government offices are, and you're just chilling on a bench. There's like a tree nearby that is barren of leaves because it's winter, but little tree nearby. Just sitting there reading and having a nice time. And then Artemis's message comes in, and you can respond however you would like to respond.
You got the codes. That's great. What is it?
Today's code is going to be a 2933 with a Powerball number of 71.
Great. I will let the others know. Thank you.
What's
Excellent.
a Powerball number?
Also, they are in confirmed groups of 3, hopping around. I'd spill all the information I know.
Great. Yeah, it takes a few like back and forth, but it's a cantrip, so no big deal. And I'd say you're just within range, given the fact that you're underground, so it's sort of
Oh, and I'm visible because I cast message.
yes,
So I'm visible in the basement.
but you hid yourself.
Awesome.
So, excellent. We will now time jump ahead. I would like
Artemis gets so bored.
Artemis gets so bored, I am sure.
Can I see what's in some of the boxes? I'm
Sure,
so
go-
bored.
Sure, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation 17. What's in the
Most of the boxes down here have like old like cloth swatches because it's a textile company. You find some like year or two old like prototype outfits in storage down here. Like these were like the newest line of products like a year or two ago, and so like they shoved the prototype versions like down in the basement because they don't have need for them anymore because they've gone into full production, that sort of thing. But
I'll spend my time looking for one that would look good on Bowman.
Great. Yeah, you find a nice like a a nice shirt that you think would suit Bowman well.
Great. I'll put it on the top of one of the boxes, on the top of inside.
Great. Okay, so jumping forward then.
I'm so nervous.
I would like everybody that's not Artemis to go ahead and make a group stealth check for me.
Did you get really good?
I got a nat 20.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good.
Wow.
I
Flawless.
did real poorly.
That was my first roll of the game.
All right.
I
Well,
wasted it.
not 20 from Bowman. What did Nyx get?
16.
All right. Janara.
4.
Okay. Octavia.
14.
Okay. And Penny.
17.
You've
I
got
can
more
roll
successes.
for luck.
You've got more successes than failures, so you don't need to
Okay.
re-roll. You're good. Very quietly and carefully, you all sort of like sneak around the back of the building, taking care to like, it's not that late at night, so it's not that unusual for people to be moving about the city, but you want to make sure that nobody's like around when you go into the courtyard, this sort of like back loading dock courtyard area between like several buildings. You want to make sure there's nobody really there. You want to make sure you're not drawing any attention. You want to make sure you're not leaving a trail of obvious footprints. So
Nyx is
mostly,
just in the back, like
yeah, or making sure you're walking where there's already footprints. So with all that, you all do manage to get around to the back door.
Does Artemis remember to get us?
So Artemis, Artemis,
You have
my
a
question for you is, how are you planning on going to get them? Are you recasting invisibility to sneak back up through, or are you just trying to go like
Why did
vanilla?
I not think about this? Okay. On my way here, what did the hallways look like? Are they cluttered with things on the... Are they cluttered? Do they have like things on the side, like potted plants, a water fountain?
Not in the like employee only areas on the first floor or in the basement. In the public areas on the first floor, there's probably some decorative elements, and from like the actual office areas, there were a handful of like decorative elements as you would in office areas, but you've mostly been hanging out in like mech areas and security and those sorts of places where they're going to try to keep it relatively clear of unnecessary clutter in the hallways because they're moving things often.
Sure. Okay, I have a world question for you.
Sure.
Tell me if this exists. You know those little carts that are 2 layers with a little push, and there are
Uh-huh.
casters?
Uh-huh.
Do those exist? Are they around?
We'll say sure. That's not that complicated of a thing. I'm sure they had some equivalent of that.
Sure.
Uh,
Okay.
They've got some equivalent of that.
When it reaches about 7 p.m., I'm going to very quietly listen to the door,
Make a perception check.
crack it open, see if anyone's around. Natural 20.
Great. Yeah. You go up to the you go towards the door very carefully. You hear somebody approaching, you quickly re-hide yourself. Door opens, security officer shines a flashlight in, looks around, doesn't see you, closes door. You hear it re-lock and footsteps receding down the hall. This seems to
And I
have been the nightly check.
I can unlock it, right? Because I locked it.
Yeah, you've got the keys and you're on the inside of the door.
Great. I'm going to wait a minute. Open it up, check. Make
Yep.
sure no one's in the hall.
You're in the clear now.
Great.
Lights
And I
are
went to-
are off right now because it's night. But
Great. I want to crouch and walk. And I want to, the moment I see anything, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion, crouch down, and make one of those carts like appear around
Okay.
me.
okay, sure. So this is a pretty good plan. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me. And I will say, because this is a good plan, go ahead and roll with advantage. And I will tell you if you need to burn the slot for minor.
For invisibility. Great. Stealth. Ooh, all right, an advantage. Ooh, well, that was a 1, so 12?
12. Okay. So you don't see anybody in the basement as you make your way over to the staircase. You go up the stairs, make it up to the first floor, peek out, you don't see anybody. You pop out and you see a light around the corner as somebody's just about to round the corner towards you. So you minor illusion is a first level spell.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. Oh.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
I was gonna do it and because it only lasts for a minute, just keep doing it.
Yeah. Okay. So you pop up your minor illusion just at the last second as the person rounds the corner. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to roll to see if the guard beats your DC. What is the DC on that?
I believe I'm a 14. Yeah.
14. Yeah, so coming around the corner, you see one of those groups of 3 guards making their way around the corner. That was a 4. Guards glance at the cart there. They're like, somebody should
Oh shit, they're gonna touch it.
somebody should have cleaned that up earlier, but we gotta finish our round first. And they keep moving. It was a good plan, and he rolled 4. So you're good.
Thank God. We're gonna keep going.
So then you make your way into the loading dock, and the rest of you waiting outside just as you're starting. It's like a few minutes after 7 now, and you're like starting to get a little nervous that something's gone wrong. Artemis opens the door.
Would you like to come inside?
Yes.
All right, mind your
Yes.
footprints. Mind your footprints. I'm going to get my way over to the door and just keep an eye out, or the doorway.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out in the building.
Yeah, make a perception check.
11, I believe. I'll double check, but I think it's 11. Perception. Yeah.
You're pretty sure you're in the clear right now, but you keep like glancing back at it, making sure that your rest of the party gets in. Okay, but the guards were just like heading around and away, so you don't think there would be any reason to be too worried just now. Now that everybody's inside, what is the plan? Where are we going first?
Are we doing Ovina or second floor sales records?
I think we said Ovina was target 1. The big stuff first.
Gotta get that in that secret room.
I'm
Right.
calling it now. That suit of armor is gonna come alive and kill us. That's what I'm
Maybe.
calling right now.
Fine.
Okay.
A
So,
valiant way.
How do we... Did we decide to do... We said not the fire escape, right? Because someone would see.
Wasn't
Someone
there
could
that
see it.
empty area?
There's
Also
the empty
the-
area. That's what we're
Reading that
going
down.
for.
Also, the windows are locked on the inside, so we couldn't get in to Ovina's office that way.
True. Well, I could bamf in.
We're already inside though.
We're inside.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Then
Also, while all of you are figuring out how your plan of action, what route you want to take to Ovina's office, you hear a loud noise as
Is it opening?
We gotta get off this floor.
and you hear like guttural speaking in a language I don't think any of you understand unless somebody speaks giant. It is not coming towards you, it's moving away from you.
Okay.
But you could easily make the assumption that the troll has been released for the evening.
Throw it in the
Remind
dungeon.
me the stairs right next to the loading dock. Do those just go down?
The
or do they go
stairs
up
next to the
and down?
loading dock just go down,
Okay.
but there are stairs
Yeah.
around the corner that go up.
Yeah.
And they're the opposite, they're around the opposite corner
From
from
the-
the troll.
yeah.
So,
Nice.
All right.
All right, so we'll take that staircase. I can go in the front because I can throw some people off with some noise. Who can take people out quickly, quietly? Nyx.
Yeah,
I've got the pistol.
I can throw daggers.
I could probably knock people unconscious.
Sure. Okay, how about the three of us are in front with the three others right behind?
Okay.
Sure.
And we'll just head for that staircase and go up.
okay. Great. I need another group stealth check from everyone. This will be your stealth to make it up to Avina's office.
Another nat 20.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
7.
Makes up for me.
Jannar.
12. Yes, I believe you.
Artemis.
8.
Okay. Octavia.
8.
Oh shit! Here we go.
We
Tool
can't.
City.
21.
21's good, but the natural 20 is 2 successes plus the 21. That's 3 successes.
You're welcome, Finn.
Everybody else failed.
Oh, Troll City.
No.
I can roll for luck.
You
Yeah,
can,
wait.
You could if you want to burn a luck point to re-roll, go ahead and do that. It's up to you.
The troll's so close.
I'm so nervous about using my luck up too early because we're not even fighting anything yet.
Yeah,
I've got
but
inspiration.
Fighting-
I can cover you later.
Also, in terms of fighting, there's 6 of us. We
Yeah.
can make up for mistakes.
All right. I'm rolling for luck.
All right, re-roll. See if you can turn a
Please be
failure into a
worth it.
success.
It's a natural 1, you know it.
15.
Okay.
Oh,
good.
God.
4 successes to 3 failures.
Oh
So,
my god.
Me and Sam single-handedly carried.
you all quietly make your way up the stairs. You have to exit this particular staircase to get on the next landing on the second floor to go up to the third. There's a moment there when you're opening the door to go around the corner where you almost there's guards coming around the corner and you Artemis, you step out without realizing that they're there, and Bowman's hand shoots out and pulls you back in the door just in time as a group of 3 guards makes their way around. And then the rest of you continue your way. You make it up to the 3rd floor, where as you emerge, as you're just about to enter the 3rd floor lobby, there's security guards coming from the design wing into the 3rd floor lobby, and this time Penny very quickly beckons everybody up against the wall as these guards pass by and go down the finance wing hallway, and the lot of you make your way across the 3rd floor lobby to the executive suite entrance.
I
At
am
this point,
checking for traps.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic and have my eyes flash a little purple
Okay,
blue.
so we'll do checking for traps first. Go ahead and make a Thieves' Tools check for me.
Why?
You're checking for traps.
Isn't that just an investigation?
Yes, but Thieves' Tool might be whichever's better. It's an investigation check, but you're using your Thieves' Tools to do it.
Okay.
So
I'm pretty sure it would end up being the same thing anyway. Okay. 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't. You very carefully checking around the door. You don't seem to find any traps. Artemis, you cast Detect Magic. So you do get a couple blips show up.
Great.
First thing that you get, not this door right in front of you, but about 15 feet beyond that door. Detect magic is a 60-foot radius?
30.
30-foot radius. Okay.
Mhm.
Even so, about 15 feet beyond this door, so in the next room, you sense a very small point of abjuration magic.
Okay.
Abjuration being the magic of wards and protections and that sort of thing. So you sense that point of abjuration magic. Let me see if you're also in range to hit. Yeah, you sense another point of abjuration magic, a little farther and to the right of that first point that you sense. And then I would say right at the outermost edge of your detect magic, you sense ahead and to the left a little bit, you sense I don't know what type of magic it would be. Probably a mixture of a couple different types of magic.
Oh, good. All right. Looking over my friends, are there any magic signatures coming off of them that I am not expecting?
That you're not expecting?
That I don't already know about?
No, I don't think so. Unless
Right.
I'm forgetting a detail that somebody told me. No, I believe any points of magic that you sense are points of magic that you would already be aware of, either magic items that people have, or several people here are spellcasters of some sort. So nothing on your friends that is unexpected.
Good to know. Good.
Forgot about the separate session we all had without Matt, where we all decided we were gonna gang up on him.
Where we all joined that cult.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
anti-artist.
See, everyone has magic scimitars but me. What's up with that?
We all got matching tattoos.
Magic ones.
They
glow
just
in the
say
dark.
fuck Artemis. Great.
I would like to put my hand on Bowman's shoulder and cast Gift of Alacrity, so he can have an extra D8 on his initiative rolls for 8 hours.
Nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
All right, we've got some magic inside. A lot of protective things, but nothing on the door itself. Nix, you find anything?
No, but I think, is the door locked? I should have asked that also.
The door is locked.
Okay. So I didn't find any traps, but they could be very well hidden. So
Sure.
I'm just gonna whoop, and then a little invisible, spectral hand pops up. And I cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna use that to unlock the door.
Great. Are you using the keys that you have, or are you going to try to pick it?
I'm gonna try to pick it because I have no fucking clue what key is
Which
gonna
key it
open
is?
this.
Yep. Go for it.
I'm going to
we'll check.
I will give Nix a little wink, a magic wink, an inspiring wink, and go make sure no one's coming by.
Yeah.
So
Great.
Bardic Inspiration.
Cool. I got a 21 before I knew I had Bardic Inspiration, so we're just gonna save that
you
for
can
later.
hang on to that Bardic
10 minutes.
Inspiration.
Yep.
Easily enough. Click. Easy lock for you. And you manage to
No sweat.
get in, and you all hurry into this smaller office at the front of the executive suite. This is, of course, the executive assistant's office. You see the Penny and Octavia, the two of you have been here before. So ahead of you is behind the desk is the doorway into Ovina's office itself, and then there's a doorway to the right that goes into the boardroom. Now, Artemis, are you still maintaining concentration on detect magic?
Yes.
So, with your concentration on detect magic continuing to maintain, you sense that the point of abjuration magic is right on the other side of the door in front of you. That was the first point that you got. And then the other point is beyond the wall and to the right. And then those are the 2 points of abjuration magic. And then now that you're in the room, you pick up another reading of the same mixture of different layers of spells. Again, off to your left, beyond the wall to the left, which is also part of Ovina's office. So 2 that are sort of the same mixture of different types of spells.
And I'm not able to discern what the mix is. It's too weird.
You are able to discern what the mix is, but I, as the DM, am unsure what the exact mix is.
Great.
I feel like it would be some mixture of abjuration, evocation, and conjuration. But don't quote me on that.
Oh, I will instantly tweet that very thing. All right. I point out all these things to everyone.
Yeah.
To keep an eye out.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move quick.
So how far in front of us is the abjuration point?
So
You said
the
right beyond the door?
right on the other side of the door.
Okay, but we haven't
So-
opened the door yet.
You haven't opened the door yet.
Would I?
The door to
Would I
Ovina's office. You're in the executive assistant's office. But you haven't gone into the CEO's office yet. And that doorway is the doorway that has the abjuration magic behind it.
Would I recognize what this might be? Like a protection spell sort?
Yeah, Artemis sort of describes to you what he's sensing. Go ahead and make a Arcana check for me.
Ooh. All right. 18.
18. So there's any number of different protective spells that it could be that would fall into the abjuration school. But with Artemis describes it as sort of a weaker or a smaller bolt of magic, which leads you to believe that it is not an incredibly high level spell. So it's a weaker abjuration spell, and sort of with, as a wizard, right, your spell casting comes from study. So with it being a weaker spell, an abjuration spell, considering the context of what it's being used for, you pretty well narrow it down to just a couple of options of what it could be. So that you believe it could be. It could be a snare spell, where as soon as you walk through, magic encircles you and you get basically tied up and trapped. Or it could be an alarm spell.
Would I know how to dismantle either of those spells? Or
so the alarm spell or the snare spell. So the alarm spell sets off an alarm in the head of whoever cast it. That spell, you would basically need something that could dispel magic in order to dispel that spell. With the snare spell, sorry, I'm double checking the detail on both of these spells right now to make sure that I'm giving you accurate information. With the snare spell, The snare spell does require a rope for it. As part of the spell, the rope becomes all but invisible, but if it is the snare spell, and you were able to locate the rope, you could easily dismantle the spell by undoing the rope. But the alarm spell is not as easy to dismantle.
There are no windows into Avina's office from the executive
are.
assistants, are there?
Not from the executive assistant's office, no.
All right.
There's a door to. Is there a door to the boardroom from Ovina's?
There is. There's a door to the boardroom, both from this office and Ovina's office.
If I
But
go towards that,
there were two of this kind of spell that already sensed, right? And that would be like on the other door into her office, probably, right?
Would the boardroom, if we're looking at it, be to the right?
Boardroom's to the
Yeah.
right.
Okay, so that's probably is what it is then.
worth a check though, because we don't have a way to get rid of that.
Right.
I mean,
And if we trip that chief is here.
Yeah.
Right. Are there question. Ceiling tiles, are they a thing? Or a vent?
We'll roll up check for it.
Okay.
16 to 20. Get exactly what you want. 11 to 15. You get something good. Maybe not exactly what you want, but something usable.
Okay.
10 and under, no such luck. That is an 18.
Hey!
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking up, there are movable ceiling tiles.
I'm just gonna look up and turn to Bowman and be like, can you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nick stands in my hand, and I just kind of palm Nick's up to the ceiling.
Scooch it over. I'm gonna make sure that I know which way I have to go. Can I crawl? Is there enough space to crawl?
It is tight, but someone of your size as a gnome can squeeze through
Alright,
these.
so
between
we're
these
gonna army crawl.
You army crawl forward and pop open a ceiling tile after moving forward 5 or 10 feet.
Yep.
Pop open another ceiling tile.
I'm just gonna look down.
Yep, you look down and you see the interior of another office. Definitely a larger office. Make a perception check for me as you sort of lower your head out and take a look around.
Non-natural 20.
Okay, so you poke your head in. There's sort of a bank of windows looking outside of the building on one wall. Sort of directly underneath where you are, there's like a side table that's there, which presumably there's like a tray on the side table too. So maybe this is where refreshments would be if somebody was coming to visit Ovina, that sort of thing. And then looking off the other way, you see the room. A little bit, peeking your head down. Turn your head to the right. You see two doors, right next to each other, that are closed. And then looking the other way, looking to the left, you see the office sort of opens up a little bit wider. You can see Ovina's desk with bookcases and shelves behind it. The liquor cabinet part in the middle, from this angle, I will say you can see there are two suits of dwarven armor sort of in the room on pedestals. They're motionless suits of dwarven armor that Octavia and Penny described before. Everything looks the way that the office was described to you from Octavia and Penny's interview with Ovina.
Okay. Now I am not highly trained in the magic stuff. But can I take a gander to see if there's any indication of if this is like something that if the sparks of magic that Artemis can see is something that we can manually disable, or if it's the alarm?
Make an Arcana check for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't really
I'll
want
call
to be
over. Is there a rope?
Yeah.
16.
16. You don't see anything that is easily dispellable. You don't see anything, any magic.
The door to the boardroom also has this abjuration, or it doesn't?
The door from the executive assistant office to the boardroom does not.
Right.
Okay.
But the boardroom to the CEO's office does.
You
Or, like,
presume Artemis would have to be.
It's
get
either
closer
that
to
or the
confirm.
bathroom. So,
Right.
Quick question. In this, in the room that everyone but Nick is in right now, is there a window to the outside?
No, this is sort of in the middle of the building, so there's no exterior window here.
Damn.
All right. I will call over in a whisper. Nix, if you can get me in, I can look at the door.
can you crawl?
Oh, there's a door here that doesn't have anything on it. Can you unlock it?
I thought all the doors to the office.
So in the executive suite, there's the doorway into the boardroom, which is there's nothing on that door.
Oh, okay.
So if you were to go back, you could go if you were to go back down into the executive assistant office, you could unlock the door to the boardroom.
Sure.
But the door from the boardroom to the CEO's office, because the boardroom has two doors.
Right.
From the boardroom to the CEO's office, the only way Artemis could check to be sure on would be if you let him into the boardroom
Okay.
from the executive assistant office.
And
Then I'll-
Nyx is in Andraste's area, like the executive suite, not Ovina.
Nyx went through the ceiling and was peeking down into Ovina's office.
Oh, okay.
The rest of you are in Andraste's office.
Okay.
All right, I'll go back and unlock that
Great.
door.
Yeah, go ahead. And if you're using your thieves tools, make a thieves tools check.
You can add inspiration.
10. Oh, that's true. That's a D6.
Yes.
Okay, 16.
16. Yeah, you open it up, and the boardroom is before you. There's a sort of a small seating area off to the left, and then the main board table straight ahead. And you can see, yes, there is another doorway by that small seating area to Ovina's office. And Artemis, as you get closer, yes, that door has the same point of abjuration magic on it.
I'll let them know. So, if we bust in, someone's gonna know. Or we're gonna get trapped. Do we want to have someone laying in wait for those that come after us?
Good question. Just a hypothetical thought. How thick are these walls?
You're gonna Kool-Aid man this?
The walls. Go ahead, Bowman. Give me an investigation check.
I was gonna say, can I roll for a demolition check?
Yeah, we'll roll an investigation check. See if you can figure out how thick the walls are.
Ooh, no, that's my first bad roll of the night. That was a 6.
6. You knock on the walls. You're not sure how thick they are.
Can I tell from my time in the ceiling?
I will say you can use that time in the ceiling to give Bowman advantage on the check. So Bowman, you may roll again.
Every single one of us are gonna just knock on all the...
That was a 14.
14. You don't think the walls are remarkably thick. They're not necessarily thin, but they're not remarkably thick.
I don't think, as cool as it would be, I don't think we should leave an obvious sign that somebody snuck in here.
I'm just saying, if the doorway's not an option, make a new doorway.
Oh my god.
I think it might be better to have one person instantly know that we are here with an alarm or something, rather than everyone hear a sudden crash.
Are there like potted plants around or anything like that?
Andraste keeps her office pretty barren, pretty Spartan.
Ugh, she
But
sucks.
peeking out into the lobby of the third floor, there are some potted plants.
But not on a wall leading to Avina's office, right?
No.
Okay.
I think it's a secret door.
Hmm?
You think like a secret door?
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's a plant
We're gonna
that we
try to,
can
like, move the plant in
and
front
then
of it,
punch
yeah.
through there, then just
Yeah.
move the plant back. They would notice it eventually,
Well,
but
so
not
now
right
that you have
there-
away.
access to the boardroom, anybody, I assume you're all sort of still trying to plan. The boardroom is much larger than this office, and it's a little farther off the lobby. So y'all can stay in Andraste's office. You can move into the boardroom. So you got a little bit more ground to work with, and then you've also opened up that ceiling route, which at least Nyx can fit through. So you got a few different pieces here of this section that you can work with.
I have a
The bathroom
question.
is off of the
Yeah,
boardroom, right?
The bathroom is off of Ovina's office, but there is another room off of the boardroom, a storage room off of the boardroom. The storage room shares a wall with the bathroom.
How
I'm
tall,
just saying, make it a hallway.
how tall is Nyx?
I am 3'2".
Never mind. I was like, hey, Penny's not that tall. Yeah, you're not that small.
I could go into the office and have the people who message me instructions
Mm-hmm.
on what to look for.
The books.
But
Then you're stuck there.
I don't know how I'd get back up into the ceiling.
Can I? I'm gonna hand Nyx my rope. Just tie it
That's
to.
fair.
something.
I've got rope too.
It's like rock climbing rules where she can like lower herself down a little. and then
Uh-huh.
climb back
That's
up.
actually a great idea. I can lift you into one side. We can tie you a rope, and if something happens, we can just.
What I remember
Could
based
I-
on my time in Ovina's office, that if Nyx got on Ovina's desk, could she get back up to the ceiling? Is it that tall or?
Well, Orvina's also a dwarf, so I feel like
Yeah.
we're best
Yeah,
friends.
no, it would be a little bit of a stretch for Nyx. And Octavia, what did you have?
Can I summon my owl friend
Yes, you
and
absolutely
send
can.
her? I would like to send her into Ovina's office, and I would like to see through her eyes if I can investigate the door from the inside.
Yeah. You
See if
send Lexa up through, look through her eyes. Yeah, investigation or Arcana check, depending on what you're looking for.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can see the rope that
The rope.
might be there.
Yeah.
17.
17. There's no rope.
Ah,
That means it's
okay,
alarm.
so this is an alarm spell.
We're not going in. Nyx can go in.
I need to go in.
What about this
Uh-huh.
bathroom and storage room?
What
okay.
happens when alarm goes off? The alarm goes off in the person's head?
The alarm goes off in whoever casted its head.
Oh.
So only that person would know the alarm is going off unless they told somebody else.
Nobody's got like mold earth or something.
Well,
they?
this is
This is the third floor.
you're on the third floor.
It's made out of stone, maybe.
We spill a potted
Nope.
plant in the boardroom.
Yeah.
Although I will remind us that sales records
and cross-referencing that is what we truly came for. And then
Right.
the stuff in Ovina's office was just extra. So it might be worthwhile to go down and get what we need and then do anything extra,
Plus, we could potentially scale up
go up.
from the
'Cause
outside.
if we
Okay.
can get to,
Well-
we can maybe investigate that wall and get up to Ovina's office. Momo is behind my computer, and get up to Ovina's office from that one area potentially.
Okay. Well, can we make our way down to the finance area then, I guess?
So, are you guys
Would
going to
be-
sales records or are you going to finance?
And try to get into like where the key?
Finance
The
is on
thing we
third
want
floor,
is
right?
in sales.
Yeah, it's on the second floor.
Second
'cause
floor.
That's where we
That's
can
back out with
cross-reference
the guards
book.
and such.
Yeah.
We're
That's-
here now. I kind of want to push this button.
I'm just saying, we punched a hole through the door. Alarm doesn't happen. Not the door, besides the door. Perfect.
Hold on, someone keep
Um,
watch for someone.
oh.
Bowman, come with me. I want to check out this
I have an
storage room.
idea.
All right, let's go.
I have an
Okay.
idea.
The two of you go to the storage room. Octavia, what's your idea?
I would like us all to go to the storage room, the boardroom supply room.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
want to hide in there. I'm going to send Lexa through the door and then poof her away.
So though, okay.
So you're oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to trigger the alarm.
Trigger the alarm, but nothing's there. And then we can attack
Okay.
from behind.
Okay.
Oh, we're trying to ambush this person.
What if
Sure.
Because
Sure.
if
They bring
they
everyone
set, if
with
they
them?
set the alarm, they're gonna reset it when they leave.
Right.
Right.
That's fair. That's a.
If that person is Ovina though, and they get the alarm,
And it's
triggered-
gonna be the head of
It's gotta
security.
be the head of security lady.
Could you have Lexa just reapparate outside the window of Ovina's office so that you can see into the office?
Let's try that.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You all cram into the boardroom storage closet. It's tight fit with the shelving and with the shelves in here.
and he's hyperventilating on the floor.
Can I go back up into the ceiling? I want to drop in from above when shit goes down.
Octavia can't see because she's seeing through Lexa.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, Nyx, you go up in the ceiling very carefully, peeking down. Use Lexa to trigger the alarm spell.
Did we move the ceiling tile so that it's hidden now?
Yes, yeah. I put everything back.
Okay.
Through
Artemis.
the boardroom door.
Through the boardroom door. Okay. Yes, Artemis.
I would like just be ready to cast minor illusion. Can I create? Ooh, I have to make an object, don't I? A sound or an
cabinet?
image of an object. Is
Cabinet?
there a way that we can all cramp together and I can put up a box over us or something? Or is that just stupid?
Can you fit everybody into a 5 foot by 5 foot cube? Given
Depends
the
on how
fact
cozy we're feeling.
Yeah.
Or not feeling cozy?
I can hunch down. Bowman can hunch down a little
Oh
bit.
my god.
This
Go
is a
ahead.
good-
Everybody who's hiding in the boardroom, make another group stealth check for me. See
Okay.
if you can get close enough for this minor illusion thing to work. If you fail, it's not the be all end all of this being a success. But
I got an 18.
okay,
17.
okay,
10.
okay,
15.
okay. Penny,
Not one.
okay.
Oh,
Oof.
That's actually 3 successes to 3 failures. You all like cram in, but Penny, you're not feeling it, so you're not crammed in there. You're all hiding in the boardroom. Artemis summons an illusion of a box like around.
They're in
you
the
all.
storage room.
In the storage room
Yeah.
of the boardroom. Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay.
I do know where they are.
Okay. Just
Uh,
making sure.
but
I'm not sure I do.
yeah, you all do that. Yes.
Real quick, what do we do if multiple people show up?
We fuck them up, obviously.
I feel like maybe we should have gotten this stuff in financial records before we do this, because
That's
this
what I
could be
fucking
when
said.
everything goes wrong.
I want it on the record right now that Penny Presswell fucking told y'all.
I know.
Have we? Okay, well, have we done anything yet?
Can we run that
Le-
back?
I already said Lexa triggered the alarm. So,
Y'all are dying.
few moments pass. You're looking through Lex's eyes. And Nyx, you're keeping an eye out from like crack in the ceiling tile. Boardroom door opens. You don't see anyone.
No.
What? There's a moment.
Does Artemis see anyone?
Detect magic by now, I think would have warned.
Yeah, 10 minutes have passed.
Don't see anyone through Lex's eyes.
Oh my gosh.
A few moments pass, and the door closes again.
Damn it.
Oh shit.
It's an unseen servant.
Potentially. Or an invisible person.
I think we should all stay here just a little longer.
Yeah.
How long did it take the person to get to the door from the moment that Lexa triggered the alarm?
I'd say like 5 minutes.
That's enough time.
We detect magic
Yes.
again to see if it's still there, like the alarm.
I could do that if we want.
Oh, because if it's an
That's how
unseen
far.
servant, they can't cast magic and they couldn't set the alarm again.
True.
I want
But
to
someone might be
walk-
coming after.
Can I send a couple ball bearings rolling in the ceiling just to see if that like causes any movement or anything like that from the room?
Yeah, you let loose a couple ball bearings. Make a perception check for me. See if you can hear. or
Do we
notice
hear
any
a
reaction.
sudden rolling of movement?
Yeah. 9.
9. I would say with where you all are versus where Nyx is, no, you don't hear the rolling. With a 9, Nyx, you're listening for anything other than the rolling of your ball bearings. You don't hear any movement.
We don't have a way to make something very quiet, do we?
No.
Don't think
mean-
so.
I want to tap on the wall that we're all in, the wall to the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
How thick is it?
Based on Bowman's experience checking the other room, it's about the same thickness.
I'm just
We
saying.
could move a box in front of this hole, and they won't know until tomorrow morning when someone Ovina goes to the bathroom.
So is this getting us into the bathroom? Which
Yeah.
would,
Bathroom to Ovina's office.
and there wasn't a magic thing at that
Like-
door.
No.
And Lexa said there's nobody in the office. Lexa saw nobody in the office.
Didn't see anything.
Bowman puts on his brass knuckles. He's
Oh my
just like, I am ready to go.
I say do it.
If you're doing it, go ahead. It's a wall, so you're gonna hit it. Question is, how much damage is it gonna take to get through the wall? So go ahead and just roll damage for me.
Can anyone do anything to muffle or anything? Is there a
I'm-
pillow you can punch through? Like hold up a pillow and hit the pillow.
Silencer.
Are you, Bowman, are you using your brass knuckles or are you using your crowbar?
I'm actually gonna use my crowbar, demolition and everything.
Okay.
It is a demolition weapon, so
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know if that has some sort of ability.
There's like wood panels on this wall too, so you can like pry the wood panels away. Makes a little bit less noise, but go ahead as you roll damage first, and then roll a stealth check with disadvantage to do it quietly.
All right.
Did the chairs in the office have cushions on them?
Was there a couch anywhere?
Trying to find. And then. All right. That's a 14 damage.
Okay, great. It takes a couple hits prying away pieces with your crowbar, but 14 is a very decent damage roll, so you are able to carve a hole in the wall. Stealth with disadvantage for how quiet it is.
Stealth with disadvantage is a 16.
16. It's a little noisy, but you don't think anybody like outside of the executive suite could hear it. Nix, you do hear like a faint sound of like cracking noises in the bathroom. Bowman, you are able to carve a hole that you can all squeeze through to get from the boardroom storage into the bathroom.
I wanna
The bathroom
close
is
the storage
fine.
room before we leave.
You're gonna do what for the storage room?
Close that door, so if anyone walks by, it's just
Yeah.
closed.
Great.
Did
Well,
it's
sorry, but while we're Bowman's gonna be the last one to leave, and he's gonna just kind of prop the pried wood panels off up against the wall, so it doesn't look too.
Yeah, go ahead and make what
Dexterity.
What check would this be? I'm kind of thinking
Performance.
this is like taking into account like the proper positioning and layout of the room and that
Roll
sort
for
of thing.
interior design.
Roll for interior design. What would interior design be?
I would say that's a dexterity roll.
I think I'm gonna say this is an intelligence roll.
Okay, well, no need to be mean. That was a natural one.
Can
Wait,
Penny
no.
go back and help him and be like,
Wait, no. Wait,
Bowman
no,
thinks it's
okay.
beautiful.
Yeah, Bowman thinks it's beautiful, and you all are like, he waited to go last. The rest of you like entered into the office.
you're also doing this from like the other side.
Yeah.
Bowman, you think it looks great. It ain't from any impartial third, invisible, impartial camera, let's say, that is viewing this scene. It would look like just a bad lean-to
Bowman
log setup.
Bowman grabs his beard and goes, "It's rustic, but homey."
Yeah. All of you push fully into Ovina's office. Nix, when you see your friends enter, do you drop down from the ceiling?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be a bitch and I'm gonna go "Ah!" and try to scare them.
Excellent.
Should we roll for it?
can you?
I said I had my gun out.
Should we roll for Constitution to see if we screamed or not?
Penny
Yeah,
will
go ahead
scream.
and make a Constitution saving throw to not get scared.
All right. That was an 18. Bowman's
18.
stoic.
Bowman is not scared.
That's a 5 for me.
Penny, you like scream. Your gun goes up real quick, but you don't fire it.
Narga,
12.
11.
12. Artemis, you're a little spooked, but you're okay. Janara,
11.
11. Little spooked, but okay. Octavia,
I'm sorry, what was the
Constitution save. Sorry. Nix jumped down to scare all of you. So
Yeah. Okay, 12.
12. Little scared, but okay.
I
Penny
rolled-
had by far the worst reaction.
I
I
will
rolled
put my
to
gun
see-
away and then push Nyx on the floor.
I rolled to see if I scared myself and I got a 10.
You're like, oh, that was a little loud even for me. Yeah.
Penny scream scared Nyx.
Yeah. Great. So you all are now in the office.
Are people coming because there was a scream? I want to listen.
Make a perception check.
10.
You do not hear anybody coming. you all sort of make your way over to the desk and the shelving units, getting ready to do a full investigation when you hear
I will kill someone.
appearing in front of you is a formerly invisible person. Althea, the chief of security in the building. Well, I must say I'm impressed that you made it this far. I thought you would visit the sales records first, so I was there until you set off my alarm. I don't know if you're corporate spies, leftist radicals, or common, albeit skilled, criminals, but I
I
have
kind of
no...
want to interrupt her speech and just attack.
Wait, one second. 1 second. Did she make a Constitution saving throw when Nick fell from the ceiling?
Yeah, what'd she get?
I mean, she knew we were
What'd
there.
she get?
She oh my
Yeah, roll.
Oh wow, she did well enough that she had no reaction. So,
She's a badass.
you interrupt her monologue by trying to attack her. So,
Yeah.
make an
Okay.
attack roll.
What? Do you guys hear that? It sounds like the sound of me being right. That's so weird.
She was waiting in the in sales for us.
That's
15.
so weird.
She was gonna get us
15.
anyway.
15.
15.
I
I
shoot
believe,
Penny. Just kidding.
15, I believe, just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
You can't murder a party member.
9.
Not with that
9
attitude.
damage. Okay. As she is monologuing to all of you, what are you attacking her with?
My rapier.
You lunge forward across the room and just stab her.
Shut up!
I imagine Nick falls
Shut
from the
up.
ceiling.
And with
Freeze,
that, I'm gonna
Penny.
have everybody roll initiative. All right. So, combat has begun. Top of the initiative order is Bowman, then Octavia, then Nyx, then some unidentified entrant in the list. Who knows? Then Althea, then Artemis, then Janara, then Penny.
Okay.
So, top of the initiative order is Bowman.
Okay.
So she just appeared, she started monologuing, Nyx jumped forward and stabbed her.
Awesome. Bowman is going to take his crowbar and he's gonna try to whack him.
Okay? Yeah, you'll have to make your way around to get to her, but yeah. Make your attack.
All right. 23 to hit.
23 to hit. 23 does in fact hit.
Whoa.
Thank God.
Could you imagine we fight that high of a level this already?
I will be
Alright,
jumping out of the
so-
window.
That is going to be 14 damage, but then I'm also going to cast. I always forget where it is on here.
Divine Smite.
Divine Smite.
That's
That's
pretty far down. It's down at the bottom.
Yeah, here it is. Okay. So that's 2d8s. All right, she's going to take a collective 20 damage.
Okay, so an additional
Six.
6.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Bowman, she's appeared. Nyx stabbed her. You run around, swing out with your crowbar, and wham! Right into her midsection. She doubles over as a flash of divine light shoots up right after impact, and it makes her like reflexively recoils back from the blast of divine energy. Excellent. Okay. Octavia, that's you. As this is all going down, you see lights spark on in the helmets of the 2 suits of armor, and they turn and draw weapons.
Towards me?
They
or
just
towards-
they seem like they're not turning towards anyone in particular. They're just like activating and turning and getting ready to attack.
Okay. Let's do. I'm going to cast Sapping Sting at I'm sorry. What's her name?
Althea.
Althea. Her. Yeah. So it's a Constitution saving thing that she has to do.
Constitution save. Okay.
What a power move. You just go, and you are, and then
That's a 6 on her Constitution save.
Oh, full damage. 4 necrotic damage.
Excellent. Any other effects on that?
Let me check. Fallen prone.
Nice.
She's knocked prone. Wow.
whoa.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
This is gonna be brutal. I feel really bad right now.
Yeah. You lash out with necrotic energy. You use the camera flashes, but it's a flash of like the sickly green light, and the flash catches Althea, and she winces and falls to her knees, prone. Great. Okay, Nyx, I believe that's your turn.
All right, we're gonna slash at her again with the rapier.
You have advantage because it is a melee attack on a prone target.
Wait. I'm sorry. Can I do a bonus action too?
Oh yeah, what's your bonus action? Sorry.
Yeah, could I use my telekinetic shove to shove the suit of armor that's like next to the windows, like try to shove it through the window?
Oh, try to shove it out of the window.
Yeah, it's a
Is that a strength save?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sorry.
No.
I knew I had a bonus, but it wasn't loading fast
No,
enough.
that's okay. Oh my god. So these dice are getting removed.
I thought that you were just gonna let the dice.
Yeah,
Do their
I
thing.
let these dice do their thing, and they did their thing poorly. So now I'm trying different dice, and I'm gonna let them do their thing. Okay, that is a 6 total.
Okay, it was a 14. So,
Okay.
I mean, it's still glass he's got to break through.
Right. So I don't know if like this just breaks the glass, but
You know what? I will.
Are we at
I'm
the
gonna.
front of
I'm
the
gonna
building?
roll for it, and we're gonna roll.
I think we're at the
and
back.
See what happens? Huh?
We're at the back of the building, right?
So
Yeah.
when the suit of armor falls and glass falls,
Right. It's
we can
not.
see it.
The glass cracks, and like cobwebs of cracks appear behind the suit of armor, but it doesn't shatter fully. So the
Okay.
suit of armor staggers back, but is still in the room. All right. So Nyx, now it's your turn.
Okay, I am going
sorry,
to.
thank you.
No, you're good.
You did say that I can use 2 finesse weapons.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay. Just
Two
double
melee
checking.
finesse.
Yes. Okay. So that's gonna be
Did you roll with advantage?
Yeah. a 23 on the first one.
23 certainly does it.
Cool. And then hello. So with sneak attack, the first one is 18 damage.
Wow. All
Do
right.
I get advantage on the second?
You get advantage on all attacks on a prone target. You can't add your sneak attack though. You can only
Right,
use your sneak attack once per turn.
Yep. 16 for my offhand.
As the second comes in to strike, shield spell goes up. Those previous ones were high enough that shield wouldn't have mattered. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Eek.
But that one ricochets
I'm
off
just gonna growl
an
at her.
arcane barrier. Great. It is now the armor's turn. So, this suit of armor sees you pounding on Nyx. It sees you hitting its
Girlfriend.
target creator, I guess.
Armor need to love.
Pretty hard, so it's gonna come over towards you. Now it is leaving your range, Janara. So if you would like, you may make a opportunity attack against it.
Of course, I want to make an
All right.
opportunity attack against it.
Great.
I'm
Yeah.
going to try to hit it with my dagger.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
19 hit.
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's 3 damage.
Is it
3
no
damage.
bonus?
Okay.
I got
It's not nothing.
+2.
Okay. So yeah, suit of armor, you stab out real quick and you actually snag one of the straps and cut through the strap as the armor makes its way over to Nyx and pulls out just like a dwarven club and is going to attempt to attack you. It gets 2 attacks. Natural 1 on one of the attacks, 17 on the other.
Shield.
Okay. Goes to slam you twice, and you throw up your own arcane barrier. Boom, boom. As it's hitting the arcane barrier, it's sparking off. Excellent. This armor between Penny and Octavia, having been slammed up against the window by Octavia, it's going to lash out at you.
Well, it doesn't necessarily know that it was me. It was a telekinetic shove.
Well, okay, sure. It's still going to lash out at you.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay, that is a 12 for the first one.
Yep, that's just hits.
Okay, so that one does
12?
that does 7 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, wizards don't have AC.
I mean, I guess I should know this. Haven't played a wizard for a while, but
The other
Squishy.
hit against you, Octavia, was a natural 20.
Ooh.
Can I put up my no, wait, what does shield do? That doesn't
So
help
shield
with
adds
it.
5 to your AC as a reaction. If you
Well, it
want
wouldn't
to have
help.
used shield for that first hit, you can. But a natural 20 is still gonna hit.
Do the first one.
Wait, I would like to instead use my the chronal shift and
Okay. I will
it
re-roll
has
the
to
natural 20. then.
re-attack.
Nice.
Okay. Well, nice save. That's a 6. So,
Okay.
first one hits you. It rears back to hit you again with its club, and as its club is rocketing down, it's heading straight for your head. If that hits you, you're done. So you just real quick, and it rewinds and goes to hit you again, and this time, boom! Club smashes into the ground, into the floor next to you, and the floorboards crack. All right. It is now Althea's turn. She's gonna use half her movement to stand back up. Let's see. So ruler tools.
I don't like when the DM is plotting.
Oh, there's a
How
cone.
can I kill all of you most efficiently?
There's a cone.
Oh, there's so many cones.
Ah, why are they big like that? 28 feet.
We're in a cramped space.
Actually, what she is going to do.
Leave and never come back because she's so embarrassed.
Yeah. What a fool. This happened on her
She's
watch.
gonna take a step back. She is still within Nyx's and Artemis's ranges, but Bowman, you may make an opportunity attack if you would like.
Heck yeah. All right, I can just hit with anything. There's no just a regular hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that is a non-natural 20 to hit.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
Awesome. Oh, I'm hitting with my crowbar again.
Okay.
Just because I have it out. All right, that's going to be 12 damage for the crowbar. And you know what? We're just gonna do Divine Smite again because I can do that with a
Yeah.
opportunity attack.
Yeah.
right?
Anytime you hit an attack, you can burn it. She's not looking great. Y'all are brutal.
24.
24 total.
24 total. So 12 on the Divine Smite, and then 12 with the crowbar.
She's looking real bad after that hit as she's backing up. Boom! Crowbar comes up and catches her in the chin. But she stumbles backward, like blood coming out of her like nose and mouth, and she spits blood on the floor, pulls out a wand, and says, "Ah!" And a blast of cold air shoots out from her wand in a cone. I need Penny, Bowman, and Nyx to all make Constitution saving throws for me.
15.
15. Okay, that's a success.
14.
14 is a success.
17.
17 is a success. You all take half damage.
Bowman's gonna kind of fluoro. I think we have capes on right now or something.
Yeah, you
Or
got
our
like
disguise.
cloaks.
Cloaks. He's gonna say, I'm homeless. The cold doesn't bother me.
The cold never bothered him.
You're
I need
Elsa.
more of these dice.
Jesus Christ. Why do you need so many dice, though?
No reason.
To equal
They
this
better be
battle.
D4s.
They are not, in fact, D4s.
They
Equal
better
this
be.
battle, we just smashed her to pieces.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah, she's
broke her
looking
nose.
real
Yeah.
rough.
I haven't even touched this girl, and she's being very rude to me.
At least you're
I haven't
not
done
taking full
nothing wrong.
damage.
That's true.
Okay.
Ben, that is enough rolling. What the hell?
Nah, take him out. Take him out.
You want her to take us
It's interesting. Combat's so interesting when someone goes down.
I'm gonna push you into her knife. She doesn't have one, but I will give her a knife to
Give
push
her a
you in.
knife and
Yeah.
push me into it a couple
Well,
times.
Could you kill this guy?
Okay. That was a total of 43 cold damage.
I'm dead.
Halved because you succeeded to 21.
Hey, how many people would that have insta-killed?
Wait.
How was it?
Oh,
43?
like the
Full
43?
damage?
Yeah, that would have been.
Uh-huh.
If it was full damage, yeah.
Oh,
I would still be standing.
So,
I have 5 hit points.
I have 6.
okay.
Great.
Everybody's
Alright.
still up, but
Yep.
Oh, shit's
you're
good.
all like flash frozen as this cold energy shoots you. You've got like ice gathering on your clothing. You're shivering, you're cold. Yeah, that was a rough hit, but you were kind of fucking her up, so I don't know what you expected. That is the end of her turn. Artemis, that's you.
All right, that changed things. She still looks real rough, though.
Still looks real rough.
I'm gonna poke my head around this corner that she's ducked around.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to say, let us behind the bookcases and we'll let you live. Does it look like she's going to do it?
Make a intimidation or persuasion. Dealer's choice.
I don't want this to be my, action. So,
Then disadvantage.
okay. I'm going to do persuasion. I bet that's it. Oh no, that's nat 1. I drooled a little bit.
Ew.
She wipes the blood from her face, shakes it off onto the ground, and says, "I'm a professional."
All right, well, get fucked. I'm going to scream a bunch of terrible notes and cast Bane on 1, 2, 3 charisma saving throw. Please,
Okay.
14.
Althea, that is a 15.
Great.
Armor, that is a -3.
Woo.
And armor
All
2, that is a 5.
Okay, we got the armors. Good.
So the armors are baned.
All right. Now, okay, bonus action. I cast something. Darn. All right. What can I do as? All right, you need to calm down out there.
That car is really into it.
Yeah, it's casting Bane.
Yeah.
I don't think my bonus action is going to be super useful. I'm going to no, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold my bonus action, keep my eye on Penny,
Okay.
and I'm going to duck back a little bit.
Okay.
So opportunity attack if she wants it.
Yeah, as you duck back and
Okay.
away, you bolt of fire flies out of her hand.
Damn.
She's got Warcaster. Go ahead and oh no, I rolled for this one. Okay, so that's a math 19, I think. No,
I'll allow
18.
it.
18.
I'll allow that one too.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That is
Are they
gonna
okay?
be-
Are they trapped?
There is an 18-wheeler on my street.
Oh, okay.
No biggie. I'll mute in a second.
They're drowning.
That's 9 damage. 9 fire.
9, thank you. 9 fire. Youch. But great. I will duck back. Actually, I'll shoot to there so I can still kind of see what's going on.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, and that is my turn.
Okay. Janara.
I am going to just move. Yeah, I'll move there.
Okay.
Will my 2 daggers, if I throw them, still reach her from there?
Yeah. Yeah,
They
that
should,
should be
right?
within range. Yeah.
I'm going to try to throw my 2 daggers at her.
Okay. Make your attack rolls.
First one does a 17 hit.
As you throw your first dagger, she throws up an arcane barrier and it deflects off of it. She's got shield up.
Technically, she used her reaction to hit me.
Shit, you're right. She doesn't do that. 17 hits. Go and roll damage.
Nice.
That was stupid. I didn't think about that.
6
Sometimes.
damage for that one.
6 damage. You throw a dagger, catches her in the neck. She drops.
Dead.
At least unconscious.
I didn't even touch this girl.
Well, there's still 2 suits of armor that are still active.
I thought they would. I was banking on them just not being a thing once she died. I bet.
In that case, I'm going to turn towards the one that got pushed.
Uh-huh.
That one's taking damage. A little bit of damage, I think.
The one that got pushed didn't take damage. The one that was walking towards Nyx took damage.
Oh, I'll attack that one then.
Okay,
So does a 22 hit?
22 hits.
Nope. Okay, great. That will be great. Another 6 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you catch this one, embeds itself into the plates of armor, and you see like arcane energy like shoot out around the crack where the knife has embedded itself.
Great. That'll be my turn.
All right, Penny, it's your turn.
I'll go at the suit of armor behind me, and I'll hit it with my rapier, and that's a natural one to hit.
Does not, in fact, hit.
Never mind. That'll be my turn.
You're like trying to pull your rapier out of your umbrella, but it like catches, and it's a small space, and like by the end of your action, like wait, and you finally get your rapier out. You were cold, so it was hard with your chilly fingers.
Chili thingies.
Chilly fingers.
Chili fingers.
Oh, she's cold.
So chilly.
Top of the order, Bowman. That's you.
So Bowman's gonna. Quick question for the DM. The lay on hands.
Yeah.
It just said It just says I can lay my hands on a creature to restore them. Could I technically do 2 creatures at the same time if I take 2 actions?
No, because you get 1 action per turn. So, and it's an action for each use of lay on hands. That would technically be 2 uses of lay on hands.
Okay. Well, then in that case, Bowman is going to. Sorry, gotta get to the battle map. There we go. Bowman is just going to walk over to Ovina. That's her name?
No, this is Althea. Ovina
Althea.
is not here.
Sorry, scratch that. Rewind. Althea.
That's a long walk.
It's a real long walk.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to tie her up, I guess.
As an action, you're gonna. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's bleeding out, but yeah, you take some time to try to tie her up. Go ahead and make a we'll call it a dexterity check for tying her up for your action.
That was a 16.
16? Yeah, you tie her up. That'll be your action. But
All right. And then I guess for my bonus action, I'm just going to harness divine power and restore one of my spell slots.
okay. Cool.
That'll be my turn.
Octavia, that's you.
Okay. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at first level on the one that I shoved.
Okay. Is that a save or an attack roll?
Attack roll.
Okay.
11.
11 does not do it. The witch bolt goes off and sparks like bound off the armor and strike the ceiling.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shove it again.
Go for it.
That's
Yeah, strength save.
Strength save.
Okay, that's a success.
Nothing happens.
Great. You try to shove it. It holds its ground. Okay. Next, that's you.
I'm gonna stab it. The one that's close to me.
Okay,
Just gonna.
go for it.
17.
17 misses. Your rapier tings off the armor.
Bonus action, 2 weapon fighting.
Go for it.
22.
That does it.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack with this one?
You don't have an ally within 5 feet.
All right. 6.
6 damage. Okay. Boom.
Ben, do these hits that we're doing on these things seem to be hurting them normally, or?
I mean, it's hard to tell because they're suits of armor. As
Yeah.
you're hitting them, you're seeing like gashes in the armor. You're seeing like arcane like sparks and energy shoot out of them. This armor that has taken damage, it's got several points where like sparks of arcane energy are shooting out. The armor still seems pretty sturdy, but it's got like a very slight shakiness to its movement, as
Okay.
if the whatever arcane power is animating it is starting to fail. It seems to you less to be about damaging the armor itself and more about damaging the force enchanting.
Great.
It is the armor's turn, so this armor is going to try to hit you back, Nyx. First attack is a not good. 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Great. That is 6 damage. And it's gonna whack you again.
I go down. I should have done my shield. I thought I had more.
Nyx is unconscious, and he goes to whack
That
you
was dumb.
again anyway.
Ah,
That hits.
yep. I
2
failed.
failed death saves.
2?
Melee hits on an unconscious target
That's really
are
stupid.
2 death saves.
I was like, oh, I'll save shield for the next one just in case that one's a higher, and then that was dumb.
So
You're all right. I've got you.
you got 2 failed death saves. It's the other armor's turn. The other armor sees like Penny draw a rapier and then is also getting like telekinetically shoved by Octavia. So it's going to try to attack both of you. 1 hit for each of you.
I'm the least threatening thing here.
That is a 10 for Octavia.
Does not hit.
Okay, and a 15 for Penny.
I'd like to
I'll
cutting
use,
words that.
I'll use shield.
Oh,
Well,
great.
hold on. Shield? Okay, great. Great, cool. Yeah. He swings, Octavia, you duck, boom! The club like slams into the bookcase, brings it around to try to hit Penny. Penny it's about to hit you in the face, but you throw up an arcane barrier and boom, reverberates off of it. It's Althea's turn. I'm gonna roll a death save for her. That's a failure.
Hell yeah. Die, bitch. Sorry. I'm
Artemis,
kind of
that's
over
yours.
her.
Artemis, slightly confused. Is Penny talking to Nyx or Althea?
No.
Takes a moment, blinks. Right. I'm going to run forward. Do I see Althea's wand?
Yeah, if you step forward, you can see Althea's wand has like rolled out of her hand.
Can
It's now
I
like
get it?
soaking up blood. Yeah, you can snag her wand.
I want to grab it and move right back to where I'm at.
Okay.
So I've got her wand, and then I'm going to look over at Nyx, and I'm just going to bonus action scream heal on a healing word.
Okay.
Nyx.
Great.
For I think that is going to be for 5. 5
Cool.
points.
Okay. Nyx, you come to consciousness on the ground. You hurt a lot, but you are conscious and alive.
I'm just going. That was so stupid. What was it?
Janara, that's you.
Did you say a melee attack on an unconscious person is death save?
If you hit, it is 2 failed death saves. Yeah.
I'm gonna run over to Althea's body and I'm going to attack her body.
Go ahead. Yeah, you run. Yeah, go ahead and move over to her.
She said I'd choose murder.
Well,
Janara woke up and chose violence.
She did. She did.
I did. I'm gonna do both my daggers. Does a 16 hit?
Well, you get advantage because she's prone, but a 16 would hit anyway.
All right. Well then.
That is 2 failed death saves. She is fully dead. She already failed 1. So if you want to use 2-weapon fighting, do another attack on this other statue, or you could do flurry of blows if you wanted against the statue. It's up to you.
I will do it against the statue.
Great.
Does 15 hit?
15 does not hit. All right. All right.
Nothing.
Well, Althea is dead and gone. She like there's like a chair that like got shoved again like into the table. It's like she's like slumped against it. Janara, you run over as she's like, her chest is like rising and falling like very, very shallowly. Bowman has like tied her up as she's bleeding out, and you just like dagger right through the heart. And she's dead.
Ah.
I don't like when you explained it.
Well, Penny, it's your
Sounds
turn.
like murder sucks.
I'm gonna use magic missile, Jim's magic missile. So I
Okay.
have to roll to hit for this stupid
Okay.
one. I don't know why
Uh-huh.
I did that. And I'll do 2 on the one next to me and 1 on the other one. Do I do 3 rolls or just 1?
Yeah,
for
roll
hit?
for each.
Oh, so 3 rolls to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. The first one is a 17,
17 misses.
7,
Misses.
and a nat 20.
Okay, well, the nat 20 hits. So you get your crit damage on the nat 20. Which one is the nat 20 going to?
I'll say the first 2 are probably the one next to me, and the other one was
Okay.
the one by
Great.
Nixon.
So yeah, the first 2 go off and ping harmlessly off the armor. But the third one flies and goes like in through the hole in the helmet and impacts like the core of that one. So how much damage is that?
I don't know what crit damage means.
Double.
So it's
max.
you do max damage on what you could have gotten and then a roll of all of the dice.
So does 11 sound right for 2d4?
2d4, so that would have been 8 plus a roll of 2d4, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 11.
Yeah, there's a big the armor shakes. It's still holding itself together, but you see like pieces of the armor like start dropping away from it and clatter to the floor.
And which one is this?
The one next to Nyx.
Great.
And then can I second wind to regain 1d10 plus 4 HP?
Yes, you may.
Because I'm a fighter.
Yes, you may. You may, in fact, do that.
Because I'm a fighter.
If I got a 0 on this, does
That's
that
a
mean
10.
10? Hell
That's a
yeah,
10.
baby.
Max healing.
Nice.
Nice. All right, Bowman, that's you.
Quick question, Ben. Which one of these doors is to the boardroom? Wait, I mean, what doors are not the bathroom?
The closed ones are not bathroom.
Okay. Bowman's gonna just take us an action because she was standing there. I'm just gonna make sure that door is locked.
Okay. Yeah, it's locked.
Don't want
It's
nobody
still
coming in
locked.
here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Good call. Good call.
Then he's gonna.
I'll
take-
say checking the doorknob to see if it's locked is a free action. That's just you jiggling the doorknob. So
Okay.
you don't burn anything to do that.
Bowman's gonna step over here, and then he is going to use his +1 brass knuckles,
Okay.
2 weapon fighting to do damage to this hunk of junk.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get to do your damage for 2 fists as opposed to 1, but that's still just 1 roll.
That is a nat 20.
It's down. With a nat 20, it's down. You just give it. You run over. You give it 1 good boom, and you knock the helmet clean off. And it goes flying across the room, and then whatever arcane energy was sustaining it just shoots out of the armor, and it clatters to the floor.
Fantastic. And can I take the rest of my movement to get closer to Penny?
Yeah.
And that will just be my turn.
Great. Octavia, that's you.
I would like to turn and look at the bookshelf and see if I find that book that had no like title on the spine but looked
Okay.
well read, and I want
Okay.
to pull it off the shelf.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Natural 20.
You find it immediately, you grab it, you pull it.
Useless.
secret door opens as the bookshelf
Good door.
cracks
Incredible.
open and moves aside a little bit.
Gives no shit for what's going on around. I love it.
I want to walk through the door.
Okay, you will be leaving this thing's range. So
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Can I do a bonus action if it goes to attack me? Like, could I throw up a shield if it?
yeah, that shield's reaction. So that's just you start moving
That's what I
away.
meant.
Yeah, it'll try to make an opportunity attack against you.
I'm gonna do.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, never mind.
So that hits.
So that hits.
Octavius takes a step into the room and then falls on her face.
Yeah, Octavia,
Curiosity does have
as you
consequences.
turn your attention away from this thing, excited, you're like, my friends have this.
Then, real quick, can we just say that Bowman had used a bonus action that he didn't use? And
what?
Cat, Shield of Faith.
No.
Okay.
Okay, that is a total of 9 damage, Octavia.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
boom, massive hit to the back of the head, but you you stumble a little bit, but as
Well,
long
I
as
still
you're
threw
conscious,
up a shield.
yeah, it just pure. You threw up the shield, but it smashed right through the shield and hit you in the back of the head. But as long as you're conscious, you can still move if you'd like.
I'm still moving.
Yeah, go ahead and move into that area. You find not only is there a secret hallway back here, but there is a secret desk back here. But that is going to be your turn. Nyx, that's you.
Perfect.
I want to jump up on this chair, and then onto the desk, and then onto him. And
Onto
in
the
the
armor?
process, I have sheathed my rapier and my long pokeboy, and I am just going to stab its neck with my daggers.
Okay, go for it. Make your attack rolls. If you hit, you get sneak attack because you got an ally with a melee.
That one probably did not hit. That's a 12.
Nope.
Well, that is a 24, though.
24 does it. Yeah, you get your sneak attack. Actually, do me a favor. Roll me an acrobatics check for this maneuver.
Oh, that's a natural 1.
Okay, the attack still goes through, but it's like you jump up trying to land on his neck and just fall to the floor next to it, prone on the floor next to it.
Sure.
You still get to do the damage, and then when you get a chance, move your token over one spot.
Ah! 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. It's still that's the first damage this one has taken. Fun fact. And you are prone on the ground next to it with 5 hit points.
Yep.
It's now its turn. It's gonna turn and look at you, confused, and it's gonna swing down at you with its club.
How many hit points do you have?
That was not a great roll, even with advantage. So that is a 13.
No.
Okay. You roll out of the way, boom, and it goes to try to hit you again. That's a little better. 18.
Shield.
Throw up an arcane barrier, boom, reverberates
it.
off of it. Artemis, that's you.
All right.
Can
Well, I don't have to save anyone.
Oh, I guess.
Goodness, where are you?
I'm over here. Where are you?
Oh, I can't see that far. It's just dark
I'm
over there.
going to run over here, have eyes on everything. Kind of look down at the desecrated Althea. Look up at Janara and go, huh. All right, we'll talk about that later. I'm gonna pull out the silenced pistol and take aim at this guy and.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Which, let me look up exactly how that is. What is that? Just gotta roll to hit. Natural 20.
Great. Yeah, that's
Well, I like this guy.
obviously a critical hit.
Okay, so that is 6. 12 points of damage.
Great.
Ooh.
Okay. It's looking pretty rough.
Bonus action. I'm going to save that thing. I'll go to how much? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll just move down here.
Okay.
Nope, you know what? I'm going to keep eyes. I'm going to be close for the doorway.
Okay.
I'm
Great.
going to stick where I am.
Great.
Can I
Janara,
bonus
that's you.
action reload? Wait, how many shots is in this pistol?
There are, I believe, 5 shots in the pistol.
Okay, I will mark that.
You still have shots left. Janara, that's you.
I'm going to stay where I am, and I'm just going to try to throw my 2 daggers.
Okay, go for it.
Again. 22 for the first one.
That hits.
That is 4 damage.
Okay.
And then, I got nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so that's 4 plus
4 plus a d4, yeah.
Yep. So 7 damage.
Okay, nice. With that, you 2 daggers right into the helmet, and you hit some like magical core of the thing, and the armor falls to the ground, completely inert.
Yay.
So, combat is over. You survived.
Yay.
Yay!
Nice.
Guys, come check this out.
Yeah.
I would like to investigate the desk.
Yes. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
While they're investigating the other room, Bowman is just gonna work on cleaning up the crime scene.
Okay.
Taking a little bit of snow and frost that he got, blown onto him to sop up some of the blood.
Go into the bathroom, grab some paper towels.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and make Is Bowman working on this alone, or is somebody helping? Okay. So Bowman, go ahead, roll a d20 with advantage, and add. We'll say this is going to be like a wisdom-based check.
I'm going to keep watch, Ben.
Okay, make a perception check.
All right. With wisdom, that is a 21.
21. You do a pretty good job of cleaning up the scene. The armor, you like haphazardly try to restack on the pedestals. It's passable.
I keep looking at Penny, just like this is what it looked like this.
I'm just like, yeah. That's
great. Now there's still you clear up the blood as best you can, but you still have a body.
Bowman's gonna just pick up the body.
Okay.
Just hold the body.
You've got the body of Althea.
Not the first dead body he's carried.
Not the first dead body he's carried.
Sit it up on Ovina's chair and leave it for tomorrow.
Yeek.
Okay. Octavia, what did you get?
14.
14.
Not the
So
best.
you begin looking through this desk, but you find even in this secret room, there are locked drawers in the desk. So you would need one of your friends to come help you get the rest of the stuff that's in here. And they're busy cleaning up the other room. But what you can find just by what is accessible to you, you find a series of notes and letters between Ovina and members of the Zentarum up in Mirabar regarding payments to them to keep her father out of the way. And you find a letter from Ovina's father to Ovina. The letter, just giving a quick glance, essentially boils down to he is super, super pissed that he was forced into retirement by her. He will not stand for being held against his will, and judgment will come for her. He will have his company back.
I smell a scandal.
So you find that stack of letters, which certainly seem to indicate that Ovina's father is being held against his will.
They let him write letters even though he's being held against his will.
He wrote it, he gave it to the Zentarum, and they're like, yeah, I'm sure Ovina would be interested. That's been sent it on to her, essentially.
Great.
So that's what you can find that's readily accessible on the desk, but there are locked drawers here. So you would need Nyx to come in and unlock those drawers.
I'm gonna call out to Nyx and be like, "Hey, you're good with locks, right?"
You betcha.
Okay, yeah, Nyx, you come in. Go ahead and make thieves tools check.
24.
Easy enough. With that check, don't need to make another roll to get the rest of the information.
Great.
Here's the rest of what you find. Between this desk and you actually do go back to the other desk and find it, and just to grab a couple other things from that desk too. First of all, embezzlement. Yes, you could have figured out the embezzlement by cross-referencing with sales records, but Ovina was keeping a log of who in her company was getting how much money.
Interesting.
So she is obviously getting the largest amount of embezzlement. 5 of the 7 board members are getting money embezzled into their accounts, as well as every department chief in the company. You find notes in Ovina's desk indicating like letters from people throughout the city. You find letters from politicians and from law enforcement officials thanking her for their generous support. So bribery. You also find you do find letters from the two board members who aren't getting money, saying that the truth will come out one of these days, and you may think you have us beat now, but we will find a way to undermine you and get this company back in the hands of your father. So there does seem to be a couple board members who are on Ovina's father's side, but based on the content of those letters, it seems like she has something on those board members, and that's why they haven't come forward yet. You also find a couple pieces of information regarding the smuggling of a troll and 2 gelatinous cubes into the city illegally.
Nice. Ooh. Ooh.
And lastly, you find evidence of the conspiracy that Freedom wanted you to look into. Meeting notes. Between the last meeting of this group. There's no name for the group given, but you do find the names of the other members of the leadership of the group, all CEOs of businesses based in Waterdeep. Ovina Bloodkith.
Hang on.
Oh, this is about to get real complicated.
Okay.
Fiala Mistraleth, who you would know, the name would be recognizable to you as the CEO of the largest railway company in the Sword Coast Federation.
You say her name again?
Fiala Mistralath. And actually, Octavia, your friend Belle's father is on the board of that railway company. Just so you know.
Okay.
Diero Marivaldi, a banking magnate. Thomas Evenwood, major inventor in the city. And Fear Kindler, the flame that never dies.
What was the last name?
Fear Kindler, the flame that never dies. CEO of Endless Flame Shipping Company.
Oh, goody. Let's piss off that one.
What's Diero's last name? Malo.
Diero Marivaldi.
Is that the dragon?
Fear Kindler?
Yeah.
Eric Endler, yeah.
What was
Uh,
Thomas?
CEO of
Edenwood.
Bowman's Shipping is the dragon.
Thomas Evenwood.
What was his?
He was an inventor.
He was an inventor. He runs the he's an inventor. He runs the power company. He runs the automaton street sweepers. He also runs a number of like tech companies, like there's a clock factory in the city that he owns, for instance.
A specific clock factory?
The one that Penny's father used to work for.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So those are the names of the other CEOs involved in this whole thing.
Better start eating the rich.
Mm-hmm.
Does this passage continue on?
The passage continues on around to the safe room. If you follow it all the way down, you could find the back end of a secret door.
We
Are
need
we
to be very
taking-
careful of cubes.
I would like to suggest that maybe we just leave with this information. that we
Yeah,
have now.
I can't carry any more bodies right now. I got one.
Oh,
Ben-
also you found in Ovina's desk an emergency fund of 500 talents.
We'll take that.
Great payment.
Are we
Um,
taking photos of this? Are we taking all the evidence with us? Like,
That's got to be that needs to be printed. Headlines tomorrow morning,
Yeah, I'm on it.
so
I'm
that
making all of it.
Ovina doesn't have time to get out of town or come in and see
My
shattered window.
only thing is it's gonna take time for Freedom to get it to her contact. And
Well, you have a way of contacting Freedom.
yes,
I
but
contact
Freedom, it's still gonna take like the contact, the lawyer some time to figure out how they're going to
Yeah.
use this information.
Yeah.
Which would also give Ovina time to figure out that this stuff is missing and backtrack on it.
Yeah.
So
Also, if it goes headlines in the paper and that paper is the Waterdeep Times,
yeah,
Waterdeep Times is gonna be fucked.
because they're in the police are in Ovina's pocket.
right.
Maybe that's things we weren't asked to deal with. Ben, I got an 18 on that perception check earlier. Did anyone hear the fight?
Four people came in.
You got an 18 on the perception. You hear movement in the room in the executive assistant room, and you like get a little spooked, and then you hear, guys, it's Brian. I think that's you. We heard some noises. I will stall the other guards, but whatever you did, you should leave.
So while they're talking about all this, figuring out all this paperwork, Bowman, I just want to check with the windows, and I want to see if they could be easily unlocked, and we could get to the fire escape.
You have that little tool that was on the keys. So easily enough, you can open the window to access the fire escape with that tool.
Yeah. Bowman is just gonna say, Sooner the better. Let's get out of here.
She's gonna know something happened when she comes back anyway, though, because the window's cracked and there's blood on the floor.
The butt is cleaned up.
Yeah, I mean, they'll know from the wall. They'll know from this. They'll know from when they find the body.
Are you commenting on my job that I did with the wall?
We just need to get out of the building.
I'm taking everything with me.
Okay.
I'm literally taking all the evidence of murder.
Yeah. You taking the
so
body.
much
I have
the evidence with
one
you.
other
Yes.
thing that I want.
Yes.
While people are looking at things, I want to write a letter in what I assume is Althea's handwriting. I don't know what her handwriting looks like, but I do have a forgery kit. So I'm just going to take a look at her, assess what I think her handwriting looks like, and then write a letter that says, like, I've left town. I've got this really good opportunity. So
I thought you were gonna write a suicide note.
No.
Oh my
I've
God.
left town. Like, I got, let's see. We're either gonna go with new opportunity or family crisis.
You could
She's
say
pregnant.
that she got an offer.
I got an
Get all the
offer.
information. I don't know.
Or she's just missing.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, we have evidence.
don't have the
She's
time.
in on it too,
We
right?
don't have the time.
Or I write the letter saying, I know what you've done. I'm taking it to the police, and like have her be the one that stole all the shit and got the fuck out.
I'm
You don't
into
have
it.
the
Okay, make a
I wanna
forgery
answer-
check for me.
I'm doing that.
I'm gonna respond to Brian.
Yeah. Brian's like, guys, like,
What?
Can you
You're
just
in
send
there,
message
please
and not
respond to
actually
me.
verbally say it to them?
Yeah, I'm going to send him a message and say, son.
I forgot about that.
oh my God.
Thank you for the tip. You fought valiantly to defend what was going on here. If you would like, knock 3 times on this door. I will give you a very slight cut over your eyebrow. It'll bleed a lot, but it won't hurt much, and you'll look like you saved the day.
You very quickly hear 3 knocks.
Yeah.
We don't want them to know there was a fight.
I mean, they're on their
heard.
way. He said he can stall, but they're on their way no matter what.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open the door, give him a little cut over the eye,
Uh-huh.
smear the blood around.
Uh-huh.
Ew.
And he leans up against the wall. It's like, all right, go.
I'm gonna
Good job,
also
son.
quickly give him the money I owe him.
Yes. Thank you. And he tucks it in his pocket.
Yeah.
Um.
Then I'm done with it.
Okay. What'd you get on your
I got an
fortune?
8.
An 8. It's not great, but
I don't know what
the
her
best you
handwriting
could do on
looks like.
short notice.
Yep.
As you all like jump out the window, climb down the fire escape. What I
There's
need.
so much though. There's so much. We're leaving a vault behind.
We
A
are
vault.
gonna
What
get
do you
caught.
think?
And he's like pulling Artemis along and like pushing him to the window. Be like, you are rich. Get out.
Bowman is grabbing Artemis by the
There's
back
so
of
much
his
stuff.
What do you
cloak.
need money for?
Let's go.
Things.
You
You're
have
seriously okay
things.
letting all that go?
Yes.
It's not mine.
It will be redistributed in due time.
Not to you.
Bowman is just gonna pick up Artemis on the other shoulder,
Uh-huh.
across from the
So
bar.
what I need from everybody now. What are you thinking, Artemis?
I'm gonna roll evens or odds.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah! I cast Misty Step. I'm out of their hands.
I don't care about this boy.
Where do you end up?
Further down the hall, and I'm going.
Okay.
Bowman's going after Artemis.
Okay. Bowman, you chase down the hallway
Oh, you're
after
coming
Artemis.
along. Good.
Nara's going to.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna take the information to Freedom.
Yeah.
Contact
You're
her.
running through the halls with a dead body.
I placed the body on the end on the landing of the fire escape. So
Do you want to?
Penny's gonna look at Bowman and be like,
You expect one of us to carry this?
I have faith in you.
I cast
I
my
gotta
illusion
go.
so it looks less like a dead body.
He's just napping.
Octavia's just gonna jump off the fire escape and cast Featherfall on herself, so
Okay.
she's on the ground. She can
Okay.
run away.
Okay. Octavia, you've made it out of the building. Are you gonna try to hide nearby? Or you just book
Yeah, I'm like book it to like the nearest dumpster or whatever.
it? Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check for me as you go hide in that dumpster. In the meantime, the three of you that are running down the hallway towards the safes room, Artemis found the back end of a secret door, open it up, you're in the safes room. You see rows and rows and rows of just like, of safes, right? Up against the wall, safe deposit boxes, basically. Each labeled with like a different department or the name of somebody. And the backside of the main vault door, which is in a fully locked position, and you do see that on the other side of the main locked door, there was some sort of trigger mechanism that if the door had been opened improperly, it would have triggered.
Ooh.
Um,
I'm gonna turn around to Bowman because I think he's about to come tackle me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up my hands. Be like, I have a reason. I have a reason.
Oh my god. What's wrong with you?
I need to know. That was a lot of big names. I need to look for one name. I want to look inside this vault for my brother's name anywhere.
Ooh, shit. Okay.
I'm assuming I'm there and I hear
Yes,
this
both of you
too.
ran down the
Yeah,
hallway.
and I'll say that. I'll say it to them.
Yeah.
We're looking for the name Dagrin Brightshield.
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Investigation. I flipped away from it. Investigation. 21.
21.
Nice.
You don't find your brother's name, but that doesn't make you feel better. Your brother's name isn't here, and yet you just have this uneasy feeling.
Mm-hmm. All right. How much time has passed?
It's been a couple minutes. You can hear voices like down.
Excellent.
Artemis, can you cast invisibility one more time?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on Bowman and also on Janara.
Invisibility is concentration. You can only maintain it on one person at a time.
I'm going to cast invisibility on. Wait, can I do?
Here's one. If you go invisible, I can put it on Janara, and then we can jump out of a fucking window and I can catch us. We just run.
But we're in the safe room.
Yeah, we run back. I can dart past them all.
I was gonna say I could cast invisibility and disguise self.
You can catch us with magic.
I can.
Oh.
Yeah,
I can do it.
What are you doing? Voices are coming closer.
I'm gonna turn Janara invisible. I'm gonna make myself look like what is that lady that we just murder's name?
Althea.
Althea.
I'm gonna make myself look like Althea. And
Okay.
Janara, Artemis, turn invisible.
All right.
Okay.
I'll go invisible
Janara and
too.
Artemis are invisible. Bowman has cast disguise self. You come down the hallway. You see like a bunch of guards have like burst into the room now, and they see you as Althea.
I'm gonna look a little bit damaged.
Okay. You like come in the room, grabbing your chest. You've got a couple like bruises and cuts. One of the guards steps forward and says, "Chief, what happened?"
Some scoundrels. Some low-life thieves just came
in here. They took some information. They went out of the office. They went through the boardroom.
Make a deception check.
Artemis questions his attraction.
Yes, that. Shut the fuck up. You love it. Deception. That was a natural 20 plus 4 is 24 if you want.
At that, Brian peeps up like, "Oh, Chief, glad to see you made it. Yeah, they went that way." The other guards look between Brian and you, and then they turn and they like, "Okay, we'll go after them. You look, no offense, Chief, you look rough. You better stay here. We'll handle it."
Don't tell me what to do. Go do your job.
They
Just leave.
they leave. They leave the room.
See, the best
Meanwhile,
part about this is that her dead body is sitting at the desk.
no,
No,
it's
and
sitting
also
outside the
it's-
window.
And
Oh,
he's
thank God.
literally
Okay.
going to try to get this
Yep.
body up and like drag
Nyx-
it down the
Nyx
fire
is
escape. Like,
holding
Yeah,
the
okay. So while all this is going on, I'm assuming Penny and Nyx aren't just like chilling.
No, we're like I feel like we look at each other for a while, just like, do you want to touch it? No.
I mean, I'm literally just gonna like gently like,
Yep.
sorry, ma'am, and like just start
Okay,
Right,
I
I'm
would
gonna
like
hold
the
her
two of
feet.
you to make one of you can make an athletics check with advantage.
I have. Is that a minus? I have a -1 athletics.
Well, I have a +1, but I am
Okay.
tiny, so I don't know.
Well, you're working together.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
fine.
I got 2 18s, so that's a 19.
Okay, it's a struggle, but the two of you manage to like clamber down the fire escape. You have to like shove out the.
I feel like she's
body,
definitely
like,
getting pushed
yeah,
downstairs.
she's getting like thrown down some stairs, but you manage to make it to the bottom. When you make it to the bottom, I need the two of you to make stealth checks for me. What did you get on your stealth check, Octavia?
12.
12. Okay, so the two of you see Octavia, like her head like poking out over the edge of a dumpster nearby. and
Penny's
she's
gonna
like,
whisper,
Aw.
"Fucking help us!"
I got a 15.
I got a 22.
Okay, you all quickly drag the body into like this dumpster area. The three of you up top do that whole thing, and then I assume you escape the building.
I hope so.
Okay. I
Artemis is gonna
need
sleep over.
One last wait. First of all, where's everybody going? Where are you going?
Nara.
Oh, like away from the building or what direction?
Yeah, where are you
the
going away from the building?
Here's a question. Did Octavia contact Freedom while we were struggling down the fire escape?
Octavia?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
What did you-
yeah,
what
yes.
did What do you say to Freedom?
Okay. It's what, 25 words?
25 words or less.
Okay. We have the information. Probably more than needed. Meet us at Janara's as soon as possible.
You get a message back very quickly from Freedom that says, we should change up our meeting place, not always meet at the same place. Friend owns bar called Inkwell. Meet
Do I know where that is?
me there. That's the bar across from the Waterdeep Times.
Oh, cool. Let's head. Then I will let Penny and Nyx, and I don't know if the others have joined us yet.
They eventually everybody makes it down. I need you inform everybody of that. Unless anybody else wants to do anything else, I need one last group stealth check.
Bowman's picking up the body.
Great.
He looks at Penny and Nyx dragging and go,
I can take that. Thank you.
One last
And he's
group
gonna be
stealth
like,
check.
"Are you sure?
Bowman,
I can carry her
Bowman,
around
because
all
you are
day."
carrying a corpse with disadvantage.
yeah. With disadvantage is 17.
Okay.
I suppose I'm still invisible.
Okay.
You're still invisible.
Yeah, if you're invisible, roll with advantage.
I got a 10.
I got a 6.
Natural 20?
Hell yeah.
16.
14.
Okay, that's more successes than failures. So you all start trying to like vacate out of the area. At this point, police have been called. So you hear whistles as police officers enter the area. You like duck into an alley. As you're rounding a corner, you look at the end of the alley and you see a couple police officers conversing with a watchful order agent who you fought before. You very quickly change directions and keep moving as you attempt to escape this area that is very quickly becoming a crime zone. You weren't in the building for too remarkably long, but this disruption is quickly spreading across. It spreads a few blocks to like a few block shutdown as the police investigate a break-in in this area. And with that, all of you make your way to the inkwell. Penny and Octavia, because the two of you are familiar with the place, you are able to go around to the backside where, sure enough, Freedom pokes her head out and gestures you all in very quickly.
I lay the body behind a dumpster. Gonna pick it up later.
Freedom glances, just like,
Did we
Explain.
pass
explain
a
that.
river on our way there?
No.
Okay.
You're in this, I mean, it's like a few blocks away.
Okay.
Freedom gestures you all in quickly. And with that, we will end tonight's episode.
Woo!
Thank you so very much for playing, everybody. Job well done with the heist. And
Flawless.
yeah,
It
got
actually
everything you
didn't go that
needed.
bad.
Went pretty
Yeah.
much as well as you could have hoped for. So
Yeah, really. Honestly, I only
Um,
had to fight 3 things.
yeah,
We
there
only had
weren't
to kill
many
one
more
thing.
combats that
Yeah.
could have happened.
You can go back and get the troll.
That's right. You can't. You
If
could.
we're feeling snaz, if we're feeling like
Yeah.
we're jonesing for a fight.
Well, with that, we'll go ahead and call it. Thank you for watching, sticking with us for, I think this is going to end up being one of the longer episodes, but we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.